Okay, here we go. This is the first time I've actually seen Jurassic Park 3 in 3 years, so this should be pretty interesting. This is the audio commentary for Jurassic Park 3, exclusive to Patreon. Let's see how this goes. I'm actually kind of excited because I haven't seen this in a while and all the DPG information's come out, so let's just see how it's changed, if it has changed at all. I remember seeing this in the theater. Oddly enough, I was so excited to see this movie, but I got kind of afraid in the theater looking at this. It's like, oh no, what's going to happen? It was a little bit older, but still, it's Jurassic Park. Okay, Isla Sorna, 207 miles west of Costa Rica. Restricted. There is an airplane. I must admit, yeah, I have not watched this one nearly as much as all of the other films, so this might be pretty fun for me. Pretty cool shot right there. Okay. Get too close, my friends. Not too close, huh? You want to be eaten. All right, so they're going, looks like they're headed between the chasm of rocks. Dinosaur. A lot of the John Williams score right here playing callbacks to the original film. Whoa. A little bit of a continuity issue, but there was nothing behind them. There should be like the whole rocks of what they were going towards. That's weird. I don't know if I would pay to do this. Realistically, this sounds way too dangerous. Kind of a thrill-seeking thing, but it's totally illegal. I don't know how he has these connections, but even if I was a kid, I'd be like, you know what? I don't think so, man. Okay, now that looks more like what he was headed into. I don't know why, but in the theater, I remember there being a girl on the boat. Obviously, there's not, but, memories. God, Ben is such a weirdo. CGI rope. It's kind of hokey looking. They're all dead. No one to this day knows what happened to them. It's probably the pteranodons, but they're supposed to be locked up, so maybe it was a Spinosaurus, but I don't know. As far as we know, InGen didn't clone anything in the water until Jurassic World, so yeah, okay, they're gonna crash. Shut up, Eric. I gotta say, Jurassic Park 3 starts off um way less interestingly than you know, everything else. Little Charlie. Now, what kind of dumbass kid would try to have the Triceratops eat the Brachiosaurus? Even as a kid, he's 3 years old, right? I knew, I knew better than to do that dumbass shit. Ellie, you are a paleobotanist. Don't encourage dumbassery. And here's the reveal that no one likes. And I gotta admit, if I was Grant, there ain't no way in hell I'd be visiting Ellie if she was married with somebody. Like, what is the deal here? I mean, Is my name Alan? Is my name Alan? Shut up, Ellie. Mark looks like he would have been an engine hunter that gets killed by like a raptor or something in the Lost World. It's kind of like Dieter's little brother. That was a stock baby cry. Go ahead, talk to my wife, ex boyfriend. Grant, you fucking weirdo. Do you remember the sounds they made? Leans in close. Oh man, why did they split them up? Grant, what are you doing there, man? This is unhealthy behavior. You need to go get you another girl. Either that or tell Ellie to get a divorce. Someone's walking their dog at night. Did you see that? Okay. And he's giving a speech, I would assume, at a college campus or something. I think Joe Johnston's somewhere in the audience, if I remember correctly. So Grant's still digging up bones and doing interesting stuff with fossils, despite Jurassic Park, failing and there being islands of dinosaurs. Quite different from his behavior in the original film, where he, was crying over seeing brachiosaurs and triceratops and, the ending of the movie where he rested his head looking at the pelicans in awe. Of course they do. Hmm? I mean, this dude looks like he was at that rave in the Scooby Doo movie from 2002. And this is my least favorite aspect of this movie. This speech right here that he gives is totally out of character. And I, you know what? Jurassic Park 3 did something kind of similar to The Last Jedi in terms of, stripping away character. God, look at that dumbass sitting next to her. I don't think it ruined Alan Grant. In your opinion of The Last Jedi, we can have a different opinion, but I did not like the film for, a lot of the characterization they gave to Luke Skywalker. And I kind of feel like they did the same thing to Grant here. When Lex said, keep the monsters away, Grant was like, they are not monsters, Lex. They are animals. And just the fact that he hates it, I just don't buy into it. It's hard. It's a hard pill for me to swallow. And here we got Mr. Noodle from that Elmo show that my little sister used to watch. I think it's an action movie of some sort, but I can't place it. I know Alessandro Nivola was in Face Off, but that was a cool shot where you're inside of the plane. Even though, what the hell is he doing hanging out there? Has he got like a little base there, or was he just walking around? Cooper's like such a dick. I'd probably punch him in the face. Hmm. A walk in the park. Fade out. Fort Peck Lake, Montana. Beautiful place. You know, dinosaur fossils are seldom that complete, so they're on a good record for finding like really well preserved raptors. I like Billy. Billy's cool. He's acting well. I've always liked this part, this rough, smooth. Allosaurus skull. Alan Grant has returned from his flight. Get me my beer. Damn, Billy's in college. He's been in college for like what, 10 years? Looks like he's 30. They're going to 3D print a Velociraptor resonating chamber. This is very of its time. Very, very 2001, pre 9/11. How perfectly it is. It's pretty cool. Even though it has like little holes, like a flute. Oh my god, Billy. It's just what they sound like, I tell you. I'm trying to keep an open mind. I've not seen this film in years, but I will go ahead and say outright, uh, this is quite uninteresting so far. I know where everything's going to go, but still, uh, I'm not that engaged. Oh, it's old Randy Newman taking a break from his Toy Story song to give you the Jurassic Park 3 song. You got a friend in me. I wonder if that fish on the wall is one of those that used to talk. That'd be pretty funny. Tia Leone's kind of hot. Tia Leone is kind of hot. Gonna throw that out there. That is now in the commentary. She's not as hot as Sarah Harding, though. Damn, she was smoking hot. Especially when I was a kid. So, he's like, no, I don't think so. Who was he going to recommend? Highly qualified? Huh. Very hard to believe, Grant. I agree. Man, this movie's fast paced. Holy shit, we're already going to the island? My God. On a whim. Alan, give me a grant and I'm going. Oh boy. Lucky strap. Man, Sarah had a lucky pack. Come on, movie. Be cool if Billy was actually Timmy from the first movie. Plus, it would probably work a little better. Like instead of, well, Timmy was smart. He could have gone to college early. Man, they could have worked so much with that. Not. That's not like anything against the movie. I'm just throwing that out there. So far, there's no real big negatives. It's for me on a subjective level, it's not that compelling. It's not really incoherent yet. It's just kind of bland. We know this guy, he blows up planes. Will he be blowing up this plane? Tune in to find out in Jurassic Park 3. The one where Alan Grant dreams of a talking raptor. Yeah, that doesn't work. I know why he dreams it, but it's... Nah. I've always liked this. They're like, someone's trying to get us to stop? Nah, just cut it off, Nash. I'll do it for you. We don't need any of that in our lives. All right, going to the island. Woohoo, it's Jurassic Park, everyone. Didn't like the dreary setting of the Lost World. Look, a happy. Look, oh, remember that helicopter from the first movie? Oh, yeah, look, we're going here. Music, John Williams. You like this, right? This is what you wanted. Woohoo. Oh, boy. Damn, they're going down. I bet their ears are popping. I don't remember that shot. I remember this one. What is it? That doesn't look good. Oh, that looked really bad. Oh, that looked like they copy and pasted like the brachiosaur models. That's not that bad, but damn, that was like not like that. That just kind of made me sad. Grant. Oh shit. I told you $2,000 more if you wanted to land. Get out my pistol. I wonder what went through their head. Damn, he just knocked Grant the fuck out. I'd be so pissed if I was him right now. What do you think Billy did? Billy's probably like scared shitless. They just knocked out Grant. He's like, oh shit. What am I getting myself into? Like you couldn't even try to like fight them. You're in a plane, and that dude had a gun. You're like, fuck, I'm dead. We had to be so rough. Why is Cooper going alone? Never really thought about that. Because Udesky and Nash kind of, they go together, right? Yeah, it's very stupid. Man, I get it. It's a joke, but it's an it's a joke that makes me roll my eyes. Like it's like dumbing the movie down. Sounds bigger. See, look, Nash and Udesky kind of like used the buddy system. Cooper went alone. Damn, Nash is in there already. Udesky's like, Nash's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Now, I wonder if he hit the Spinosaurus. I guess not, but he's so calm. They've been on the ground for like 30 seconds. Actually, yeah, they had to have been on the ground like real quick because they were just beginning to set up a perimeter and Grant woke up. What happened to Cooper? How'd he get injured? Did it like bite his arm? If so, he miraculously survived and kept his arm. I was going to sue him. You better stop that plane, Nash. I can sue the shit out of Cooper. He gone. Damn. So they hit the Spinosaurus, obviously. Otherwise, they wouldn't be crashing right now. Grant's like, fuck. That went from 0 to 100 real quick. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Jurassic Park 3 is more along the lines of creature features back in the day, like Anaconda, Deep Blue Sea, Komodo, if any of you remember Komodo. It's very different to the complex stories of Jurassic Park and the Lost World, and we have a satellite phone. That's something from Lost World, only it's yellow now. Ooh, don't like that. Don't like it when they speed things up. That's very MTV style editing. Reminds me of the Phantom Menace, where Jar Jar was freaking out in the little sub. Ah, basta, ah! Nash has the phone. You better hold on, Mr. Kirby. Now, how did it rip the thing off? Did it like grab hold of it? Oh, feel bad for Nash. Wow, that looks really bad. Damn. Look at his reaction. Oh, man, there goes our pilot. Oh, come on, guys. Don't go to the back of the plane. That's not smart. Then again, I don't know. Well, that's goofy. Oh, come on. They should all be dead from that. Are you serious? They were on the back of the plane. They should be crushed and killed. Grant's like, fuck, I'm having a real bad day. Billy's like, where's my lucky strap? Ooh, I love that. That's really good imagery. Grant, I would have let that bitch get killed. That's what her husband did. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's kind of cool. But it is very of its time. Ooh, that was a cool shot. Now, see, that's how you use animatronics. You're supposed to shoot them like that. Yeah, well, they sped that up. Or reversed it. Looked weird. Ooh, it's kind of like it's eating like fish in a river, but it's kind of unremarkable that it wouldn't eat any of them. Should be a little bit faster, you'd think. Pretty cool though. Love this. This is all great. The Spinosaurus design for Jurassic Park 3 is really cool. Similar to the Indominus shot of Jurassic World where it's chasing Zack and Gray. I never really bought into the idea that it got stuck in the trees though, but and that's nothing I can like fault the movie for. And we're already lost in the jungle, stranded. So, movie did a good job of doing that. Don't really think it was that believable, but whatever. Here's what we've got: Udesky, Tia Leone, Paul Kirby, Billy, and the MVP himself, Dr. Grant. Man, this movie has jokes. So much is played for comedy. Look at Udesky's reaction. Ah! Oh, Grant fell. Oh, that's still epic. What? Come on, that should have killed Grant. That log was rotted. Now, I think if you look closely, you can see the Spinosaurus kind of slash the T-Rex and it leaves blood on its leg or its tail. See it? You still see it, I think, in the next shot. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's still disappointing. It's just super unrealistic for paleontological reasons, but I mean, it's been 15 years or however long it's been. I'm not going to complain. Hell yeah. I gotta be honest. It looks like Jurassic Park 3 is kind of a parody of the series to some degree. You wrote that book. Site B. I can understand why a lot of people really enjoy the film. I mean, it's quite easy to get into. You know, just put it on, and it's not that complicated. It's just a handful of people, and it's easy to digest. This is by far the lightest Jurassic Park movie in tone. I think Rotten Tomatoes lists it as like the darkest movie in the series. I don't know what movie they're watching. This movie's like got jokes. It's fun, it's brighter. It's about a mom and dad trying to get their boy back and regain their marriage. Um, yeah, this is like the lighthearted Jurassic Park movie, but that's just me. I mean, I do like the part where Grant and Billy are like talking about, oh yeah, that's right. We have to watch this first. Paul, you better turn around and get a look at that shit. Know what I'm saying? Why did she change her clothes? What did Paul have like the exact same shirt? You know what? She has the exact same shirt. It's just a different color. Why'd they change clothes? Grant's the one that needs to be changing clothes. Bigger, not smaller, Billy. Now, of course, now we know what the Spinosaurus was. Man, this movie's got some jokes. It's not that serious. Gotta admit, this is kind of, we're getting to like Tremors level of like the Tremors 3 or 4. Man, this is dumb. But for the record, the set looks great. Um, the jokes can be funny. If this was any other movie, I'd laugh my ass off. Like it's interesting, you know. I don't think it's overly negative right now. Just man, shut the fuck up, lady. Kind of hard to get scared when they're making all these jokes. Come on, man. You're a grown ass man. You know what a triceratops is. It's like the second most. Oh, God. Ha ha ha. Man, this movie's fast paced. We're already finding Ben's body. Shut the hell up, Eric! There are fucking dinosaurs on this island, lady. He's alive. Now, many of you know this would not work. This Chris Stuckman did a really funny thing on it in his review, the whole battery thing, but it should be common sense that that wouldn't work. Yeah, man, this movie doesn't really have much of a brain. I could have swore though at some point in the movie they do get into the themes of Jurassic Park of like getting away from man's folly against nature and stuff. Like, doesn't that happen when they go to the lab or something? It's been like I said, it's been 3 years since I've seen this, and I've obviously seen this less than all the others. Man, Billy, you're a good trooper, dude. I'd want you on my team. Look at how this is edited. Oh my God. God. You gotta admit that's just plain dumb. The only reason they did that was so that they could get her to go off and find the raptor eggs. Like I could see the script. You're like, must get someone to go somewhere next to move plot forward. You can see the raptor eggs right there in the shot. I like that. That's a photography reminiscent of the original Jurassic Park. That shot right there. And that's good. That's relatable. You know, they're kids missing. I will say I don't think Jurassic Park 3 is like a terrible, terrible, like no star movie. But let's continue watching. Oh, look, the raptor eggs. Dr. Alan Grant? Raptor. So this is a different tribe of raptors, obviously, from the ones in the Lost World, which were the tiger stripe variety, because they nested in the worker village. So there's so many different raptor tribes on Isla Sorna. I mean, there's also tribe A, B, and C, unless tribe A is, or if one of those tribes is from Lost World. There's different packs. Yeah, we know what Billy did. I didn't really realize this until now. They're just kind of wandering around the woods. Okay, so in the script, this was actually supposed to be the worker village. They actually talk about the car that Grant walks by being the same car from Lost World that's broken into. But obviously it is not. Which is, I think this is, what is this? Is this the embryonics hatchery? Yeah. They left the doors open, conveniently. Well, now we know Mizrani had some people over there. Shut the fuck up. Good on you, Tia. What's her name? Amanda. Good on you, Amanda. I don't like that shot. They kind of make her look really dumb right there. Oh goodness, a raptor. I'm so scared. I'm so scared that a raptor's gonna kill everyone. Come on, man. You're not that dumb. You know it's not gonna work. She just tested the phone. There's no electricity. Billy's like, get these snacks. Here's your Snickers, you desky. Man, this is not funny. This is painful to watch. He got like a thermos he brought along, like to survive. Grant's eating his M&Ms from like 1993. Okay, this is cool, yeah. What's left of the Isla Sorna breeding facility? Quite cool, because you know they had to have like a big scale because not all the dinosaurs would survive. Unless this isn't the Isla Sorna engine facility, maybe it's the Mizrani facility that came in 1998 and 1999 and bred the Spinosaurus. I always thought that was a dumb shot. What kind of fetus is that? Who knows? Looks like a big old compy, but could be anything. That looks like a Rex or an Albertosaur or something. You know, they're cloning something and then experimenting on it. Don't know what that is, but that looks cool. Maybe a Spinosaurid. This is stupid. Immediately, lady, you freaking know better. Look at that. You think they cut the animal's head off and put it in there? Jeez, God. I think that might be Jurassic Park 3's biggest problem, actually. It might be the unbelievability of it all. It asks you to suspend your level of disbelief quite frequently, and I don't know if any of them work. This is cool. I always thought this was a cool point of the film. Plus, you got these new raptor designs, which were like, kids loved that shit back in the day. It's one of the more popular things in Jurassic Park 3. Yeah, that's cool. Oh my God, that's a little creepy. Lock that bad boy in. Go, get away, run. Grant, get your ass moving. Come on, you're our guide. Engine. Oh, it was engine then. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was engine's building. Maybe other people came into work. It's a cool shot. Ooh, bad animatronic work. Oh, they sped up that shot, and that looks like it was reversed. Oh, Jesus. Run into the herd, everyone. Man, they could be crushed to death. Remember when they were running from Gallimimus from the first movie? I mean, I get that they're running away. But oh, shit, Billy down. Oh, my God. Wait. He had a backpack on. What'd he drop? Oh, the eggs. That's right. Uh-oh, here they come. Damn, Udesky, get it together. Uh-oh, looks like it's sunsetting. Now, there is a big problem right here. Man, they immediately start climbing the tree. There's a really poor editing part of this film coming up. Of course. He's just been attacked. I know people love this scene. I'm indifferent to it. That's great. I love that. I think the stab in the back is really cool. Now watch this right here. Billy is on the ground. Billy backs up to the tree. Raptor walks by. Billy is still on the ground. We cut. Cut again. Billy is at the top of a tree. And then Alan's running. And then somehow Billy is in the tree that they're in now. They literally edited him into the freaking tree. Oh, that's convenient. Just break that limb. Oh, even more convenient. Come on, man. Hold on. I'm coming, honey. Yeah, dude, like, there's a lot of eye-rolling moments that just so happens to happen like that. She just so happened to break the branch and fall and, like, get caught perfectly to the point to where they couldn't reach her. I mean, that's some sci-fi channel shit, guys. And then we got this Jim. Raptor's snapping a man's neck. Oh, it's so terrible. Put my head on my husband's shoulder. That's a cool scan of the scenery. I wonder if they'll pay me. Ah, it's a raptor. Oh, come on. I know they give a reason for why they don't kill him, but it. Yeah, you know what? This around right now, I'm kind of giving up on it. Jungle Boy. Eric Kirby's the kind of kid that collected Bionicles back in the day. Nothing wrong with that. Just saying. Just putting that out there. He just seems like the type. Hope I didn't offend anybody that collected Bionicles. I actually used to too. I'm just saying. It's like his life. Now, around this time, Eric was actually supposed to pull out Dieter Stark's cattle prod, which would be another, throwback to Lost World. He'd found it in his like journeys around the island. Obviously, they had to, work around that, or maybe they didn't even film it because this movie is obviously in a different location than Lost World because the jungle is vastly different. Invited me along. And now I'm going to die here. That's a big ass can of beans. What's he got? A Rice Krispie treat or something? What's he eating? A Crunch bar. Remember the Lost World had like a really cool promotion with Crunch? I haven't had a Crunch bar in years. Yeah, Grant, what happened? Oh, don't give me that excuse. Convenient. Looks like Minute Maid. Yeah, it's eye rolling. But to be fair, that was in the original Lost World script. Roland would collect piss from a tyrannosaur puddle and use it to, he put it around the worker village so that the raptors wouldn't approach. But see, that makes a little more sense. Plus, Lost World was a darker movie. It was taken seriously. I do like that. Now, that's the kind of humor that I think is warranted. Obviously, Grant doesn't like Malcolm, even though, dude, Malcolm wasn't the one that ended up stealing your girlfriend. Oh, look, compies. He got a little bug. Whoa, that compy jumped in the water and, like, didn't get out. Did he drown? Alan! Ankylosaur, another non-engine dinosaur. Special effects look okay, I suppose. Not perfect. Damn, a blank ass stare. Now, see, he's acting appropriately. He's like, this dude's screwing my wife or ex-wife. I don't like him. Got my son trapped on this island. Grant's over there having dinner with Ellie and her husband. Yeah, Paul. Slow ass. Speed up. Damn, you're a terrible driver. Never mind. Man, this is some goofy humor. Obviously, I get it. They're trying to bring them together, but this is some lazy writing. Fade out. This movie does a lot of fades. It's very fast paced, though. You don't stay in one area too long. But see, now that's a double-edged sword because Jurassic Park 3, for what it is, which it's, don't get me wrong, it's not trying to be the other two. It doesn't have much to say. You know, there's not a lot of subtext here that, like, it's nowhere near as smart as Lost World, like with all of the different things going on in the background that you can dig into with the butterfly effects and the subtext of sarcasm. This film is very straightforward, people running around on Dinosaur Island. And I think that, it does work at points. It's just not as compelling as the other two because there's really nothing going on here. Man. Yeah, this almost feels like Hook. Like, this is so, dude, the coast. There's a lot of coast, guys. You could end up at like one side of the island. Grant could end up at the other. Man. Sometimes I think that the game Ark Survival Evolved got its whole thing of those smaller, like, herbivorous animals being on the coast from Jurassic Park 3. Or The Lost World, because in The Lost World, don't they say, the carnivores are isolated on the interior of the island. Don't worry, I'm not making the same mistakes again. But, whatever. Uh-oh, closer you get to water, bigger things get. As stated by Eric Kirby. I just realized, Udesky's the last guy to die. So, like, no one else gets killed in this movie. Uh-oh. Kirby Paint and Tile Plus from Westgate. Dad! Dad! Grant's like, fuck, I hate kids. No, at least they kept that part of his character development intact. He does like kids now. Be honest with you, the two children in this film were Paul and Amanda Kirby. It's funny though, revisiting this, I can see why people like it. Especially if they don't like Jurassic Park 1 or if they don't like Lost World. Because this is a mindless movie that you could just pop in and stare at for an hour and a half. You know, there's not really too much thought required, so it doesn't really ask you to think. But to me, that's a downside. Not one that I can grade against the movie, but it's just not that interesting for me. Like, I feel like about the same way I do for King Cobra, the movie, and this thing. Like, it's the same level of just plot. You know, it's kind of, you know, you watch it and you never have to watch it again. But there could be people younger than me or even older than me that look at this and they're like, "Oh, nostalgia, and oh, this is my Jurassic Park." And I do respect that, and you should totally feel that way because each movie is, we all have our own personal connections to each of them. Yeah, here we got this scene coming up where they hear the phone through the Spinosaurus. Yeah, it's dumb. And played for laughs when he says run through the side of his mouth like a cartoon. It's interesting that everywhere they go, the Spinosaurus seems to just be there. I wonder what that fence was made for. Whoa, that thing's strong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't buy into this at all. Come on. We just saw it break through a I like how they're just standing there. Oh, he can't get in here, even though we just saw him break through that fence that was supposed to keep him out. His Spinosaurus just gives up and walks away. It's okay, Billy. I got the bag. I want this lucky strap, Billy. Are you telling me this was an unlucky strap the whole time? Yep. Now you gotta admit, pretty dumb of Billy to do. Not mark it against the film. It's just, come on, Billy. What are you thinking, man? Now it all makes sense. The raptors would never have attacked us if we didn't steal their eggs. It's not like we were on their territory or anything. I do like this line. Billy's pretty good acting right here because he idolizes Grant to a degree, so it's like really cool for him to work with Grant. And now he's like, fuck, I just let my hero and friend down. Fuck, Billy probably feels like shit. I sympathize with Billy's character. Way to read your lines, Paul. What are you doing? Those things are after us because of those. Ooh. Wisdomous Grant. Dude, this movie's so breakneck, like fast-paced. It's a collection of scenes of them just running from different dinosaurs. Linger on Billy right there. That's how they get pushed deeper into the island, is just by running into more dinosaurs. And it's very TV movie. They never set off somewhere of their own accord. It's just like they bump into animals, go somewhere else. Bump into animals, go somewhere else. Bump into animals, go somewhere else. For a second, they were like, let's go to the coast. What happened? Immediately, it ended up being like they met the Spinosaurus, and then we're here now. Damn, Grant, you're having one bad day. Doesn't he look at Billy? That's so weird. Fuck you, Billy. Grant's like, I don't even care if I die. Not getting paid. Poor Billy. always thought this looked like the imagery from Resident Evil Code Veronica. Like where you're going in the mist and you have to shoot that thing's heart. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Look up Resident Evil Code Veronica. I don't know what you would look up. Boss or something. And you'll see like a misty area that looks like Jurassic Park 3 with like a monster that you have to shoot in the heart to like kill. Look at Billy. Poor Billy. Paul's like, looks like I'm getting custody. He don't want you around. Yeah, she's got a dumb blank stare. Gosh. Something broke through. Now, the guano from the pteranodons, if you can call it guano, you know what I mean, was something again from the End of the Lost World script. I used to think that was a human hand. Cool music right here. Good imagery too. See, and this is by far, don't care what anyone says, this is one of the greatest parts of the entire franchise, not just Jurassic Park 3. The birdcage sequence is iconic. Instantly, you know where it comes from. And it's to me, it's the set piece from Jurassic Park 3 that I'm like, yeah, man, keep that perfect. That is one of the coolest parts of the entire franchise. It's right up there with the T-Rex breakout, the Indominus versus Rex fight, the Rex in San Diego, the trailers over the cliff. Like, to me, the birdcage sequence is really cool. Damn, you never really look at how massive it is, though. I wonder how many pteranodons they had in there, because there's 18 listed by the DPG, but they all weren't this species. So, there's so many mysteries of Site B. Little pteranodons. Now, who the hell are these human remains? Is this the people from the boat at the beginning of the first few minutes of this movie? But it can't be, because they're locked in. So is that like a worker or something that went missing? Okay, I like this a lot. Yeah, you know what? This is great. I love this. This is so good. Music is going. Oh, this is so cool. Yep. Great part. Billy's trying to redeem himself. Whew, that's treacherous. Oh, don't speed up the footage, guys. It doesn't look good. Just leave it at the normal frame rate. I could have swore that I saw some pteranodons fall down in the theater, but I don't think they do. Like, more than just that. Like, I remember a shot looking down at the water of them all going, ah, like spinning and like dropping into the river. Oh, shit. Pteranodon with teeth. They do look really cool. I don't like the teeth, but the design is still cool. Even though I prefer Lost World pteranodons. He rescued Eric. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Alan Grant's always kicking dinosaurs in the face. It's like he kicked that raptor in the face in Jurassic Park. Take this, Pteranodon. Ooh, that's a really good special effect. That looked really real. I like that. That was a stock splash. Is that the same splash? Did they just recycle it? I wonder if this was a set or if they like filmed this on location. Maybe a little bit of both. But this is by far the best moment in the entire film. Yeah, I gotta say, part three feels way more like Jumanji than it does like the other two Jurassic Park films. Which, I mean, Joe Johnston made this, so probably relied more on that sensibility. I hate that shot. That's so, like, bad. Looks like Far From Home, the movie about the dog and the boy surviving the wilderness. Is that the same recycled splash? I like that it's unable to pick up Billy because he's a little heavier. Ooh! Could you imagine, like, those things coming down on you? Oh, I feel bad for him. I think you can see the river run red. Yeah, you can. Look. Uh-oh. That was cool. Hmm. I wonder what they were surviving off of. Fish? Paul Kirby jumping into the water like that. I just realized this is I think we're past the halfway point. This movie's not got too much left. That looked like it was added in, like they had to go back and reshoot. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't doubt if they did because the ending was changed. It looked like they had to like go in and shoot like a little bit of the thing unlocking. Oh man. And she was like staring at her husband. Sorry, I just had to witness someone die. No, you're not. Billy, stop. No, Billy. Grant, that's not the last thing you said to him, man. You said, Billy, stop. Don't, Billy. I'm just fucking around. His New Zealandy accent is kind of coming through. Astronomer. Uh-oh. Warmth on my face. Could it be, Dr. Grant, a scene of beauty? Are we about to get a reprise of the John Williams theme? By God, we are, Eric. I never noticed the bird on the Brachiosaurus's shoulder. Now, some of those paras look a little more green, so they could be the Parasaurolophus females, maybe, from the first movie. Know something, Dr. Grant? Billy was right. They look angry. Yeah, that CG does not hold up. I know that wow, that looks bad. They say they made advancements with the computer generated imagery with the muscle jiggle and stuff, but I don't care. It doesn't look good. And you can't film that stuff like that, especially at the time. It just won't look believable. Man, we faded out to fade into another little plot progression thing. Finding the cell phone. Oh, it means the Spinosaurus is nearby. Nope, mounds of shit. Damn, he shit a lot. It's like still steaming, too. There's too many jokes in this movie. This movie's not scary. Like, at all. They're like, they don't even try. It's a big old Ceratosaurus. Man, it looks into the camera. Man, it really kind of does feel like a parody of the Jurassic Park series. I guess what I should really be asking myself is, does this movie work? Because it's obviously got its problems, but I don't think I can write it off as like, you know, terrible or anything. I get why people like it. I can see the enjoyment level in it. Oh, yeah, this. Hello? Right on cue. We've got to have a little action scene on the river. That didn't look too bad. Ooh. Look how they immediately jump in the cage. Ooh. Well, this is odd. They're intercutting the terror with the... Wow. This is weird. On a tonal level, this is not serious. Now they're amping up the music like it's getting scary. Yeah, okay. Jurassic Park 3 has some deeply flawed issues. That's cool. Man, oh my goodness, we've got to stop cutting away to the comedy. It undercuts the terror. I don't remember the part where he dumps everything out. Oh, you can hear him say Site B. Pretty clearly, actually. I never... Oh, this movie... This movie... Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I get that there are major fans of this film, and I commend you for it. And I can see why you love it, and I'll defend your right to love it. And I think it's cool. I like the Spinosaurus. I like all this other stuff. Oh my goodness, this is not good. This is, if you want my opinion, this is just my opinion. You got Paul going over this crane. I wonder how they filmed this, because the animatronics are notoriously like, they get hurt in water. Scratching her. Man, that was cool imagery. All this is cool imagery. He's like, oh shit, what do I do now? I kind of doubt that flare gun he's about to grab would work. Ah, help me, God. That's a good usage of the animatronic. Damn, they swam away quick. Man, this imagery is great. Damn. That's not the greatest. That was cool. Duh! Oh shit. I love how the Spinosaurus is on fire as it runs away. Paul Kirby. Ah! Somehow miraculously survive that drop all the way over there. Grant's like, fuck, I thought he got killed. What the fuck? What? Why was that scene even in the movie? I guess just to bridge the dinosaur action, I guess. And of course, they aren't going to attack anyone because they want the eggs. Even though I don't get why the raptors don't just kill them and take the eggs. I mean, I guess it makes some sense, but it's challenging us. Stop speeding up the movie. Man, looks unnatural. Looks like MTV edited that. Look, eggs. Oh, oh, oh. I used to think that that's what the call meant to like call for backup because in Jurassic Park 1, that's what the raptor does, but apparently not. There's my eggs given to me. The raptor's like, what? This is weird. Helicopter. So they recognize what helicopter means. More people coming. I've always thought it was weird that they carried them back with their mouth when we learn in the first movie they can grip things with their hands. I thought it would make more sense to grab them with their hands, but what do I know? Man, they were right there. Who is this guy? Uh-huh. You know what? This movie doesn't have a climax. It just kind of ends. Like, it looked like the rising action would have started with the Spinosaurus attacking the river, but then they have that weird in-between scene where, like, they're talking about a truck and getting drowned in the water and shit, and then they give back the raptor eggs and just decide to leave the island. And narratively, that's not right. We're missing some stuff. But maybe, I mean, the movie didn't really have anything to say, so I guess they could have ended it anywhere. Billy miraculously surviving. How did they find him? Maybe he, like, drifted into the ocean or something. I don't know. That's the important thing, Billy. I bet Billy feels like shit. It's like, I let him down. And you know, they did just choose to save Billy at like the last minute, so that's why it feels so weird. Definitely the weirdest chapter in the series, I think, in my opinion. There's the free pteranodons. So I guess somehow Mark got people to go to the island. Let's go home, honey. My mom and dad are back together. Yay. Oh, just another day in the life of Dr. Alan Grant. Now, what the hell do you think happened to them? They probably got fined with trespassing or something. My goodness. I hope Paul Kirby's going to be able to keep his business because he's probably been sued at the ass, man. Sued by the American government, the Costa Rican government, Dr. Grant, Billy. Not going to be good. Tell you that shit. That was Jurassic Park 3. My feelings on it I think they've changed a little. But all in all, I'm still disappointed, I think is the word. I'm fully aware that some of you guys that are watching this movie or watching this commentary, listening to whatever, are probably big fans of this film. And it's probably one of the reasons why you're a big Jurassic Park fan. Could be one of the reasons why you watch my videos on YouTube. And I just want to reiterate, I love the fact that people like the movie. It's totally cool, man. I'm not against you liking it at all. Personally, I have a lot of problems with it, and I think the movie does have some objective issues, much more so than Lost World and Jurassic World, and definitely Jurassic Park. But yeah, Jurassic Park 3, I can honestly say that it doesn't have much going on for it. It's rather simple. It's very short. It doesn't progress the plot of Engine or of anything that's come before it. It's very pick it up and leave it. It's very disposable. And I do think it is by far the least good out of the 4 films that we currently have. And comparing it with Lost World is really interesting, because Lost World had some pacing issues towards the end. But even the San Diego sequence, you can say what you want about it if you didn't like it. It's still coherent and it still matters. It's still going through with the whole plot of taking the dinosaurs off the island. It's a progression. It's just a messy progression getting there. And everything in that San Diego sequence is really great on a filmmaking level. Now for Jurassic Park 3, I got to tell you, movie's got issues. Movie's got a lot of narrative issues in forming a 3-act structure. It's got a lot of characterization issues for Grant but I think the biggest problem with the movie, apart from it looking cheap in a lot of shots and having some questionable editing, is honestly it just plain asks you to, suspend your level of disbelief so much and so frequently, back to back to back. And I'm not even going to sugarcoat this. Jurassic Park 3 is a dumb movie. It is not smart. It's not smart at all. But I have to also look at this from someone who's a kid in 2001 or maybe later, who this was their first experience to Jurassic Park, and they feel a deep connection and love to this film. And for that, I'm so happy that you found the series through this, and I'm so happy you feel that way about this movie. I wish I could. I don't take pride in not loving the movie. I kind of wish I did. So yeah, I'm happy you enjoy it. But to me, I don't have a nostalgic feeling towards Jurassic Park 3. Also, I look at the problems with the movie, and I kind of look at them very objectively, and some of them I can't forgive. Is it a good time that you can sit around with friends and watch? Absolutely. Totally. And I will stand by the fact that the aviary sequence with the birdcage is one of the best sequences in the entire franchise. But for my personal opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of Jurassic Park 3, but I'm very happy that there are other fans out there that love the movie. And yeah, that's pretty much what I sum up. Favorite part, birdcage sequence. I like the Spinosaurus actually a lot. I just wish it was utilized and shot a little better. Billy is a cool character. Interesting seeing Alan Grant back, but they didn't really do anything with him. Yeah, all in all, that was Jurassic Park 3, and those were my thoughts. All right, guys, so I'll probably go and end this, because we're probably like 3 minutes into the credits right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Next up is going to be Jurassic World. Hope I get around to doing it very soon. I also have to do audio commentaries for the YouTube channel that will be going straight up there. This is for you guys on Patreon. So yeah, I'll have to watch Jurassic Park 3 again really soon. Hopefully I'll have a better spin on it analytically, with the DVG stuff. But yep, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. And as always, take it easy.